Yeah, so basically, the thing is, well, what I'm gonna teach and what I have to teach, why I feel like I'm here. I don't feel like I'm really, I guess, obligated to, but it's just like some people don't even know or even had a chance to be taught something different, or see outside the lines, or what I'm saying, the circle, or whatever, what I mean, whatever you want to call it. Because if you look at the world, you look at society, you're obligated to be something. Like, you have to be a lawyer, a doctor, or a construction worker, or a cook, or a server. It's always something you have to do. And it's not even the whole thing about, oh, this and all that. It's a simple fact of reality. You consume yourself within these type of things, and these type of things really have nothing to do with you at all. And you invest and you put in the time. Yeah, of course, we have to live. We got, bills, of course, all of that. But a different note, if you find something, which there is something, there's plenty of something, there's a whole thing of something there that you might even know about, that you might like and love, and do it, what I mean, carelessly. You might be doing it for 4, 5, 6 hours, and you be like, dang, there ain't even nothing, like, dang, like, like, man, because, and that's what I want, and that's what I'm teaching. I'm teaching to find out what fits you, what suits you. Like, even though we live in a structured type of system, but you have to actually just think about the realistic whole thing of it. When we was born into this world, we didn't know about anything. You know what I mean? Like, we just, all right, we here. You know what I'm saying? We're standing on all common ground. That's what it's all about. It's about we on this ground. And so, just bring it back to the essence of, like I said, you can have. I always tell people, hey, I can have a great 6-figure salary, office in the highest building, whatever. Whoop de whoop. I'm looking over, this city, but I'm obligated and I'm doing something else, investing my time and energy into something. You know what I mean? Like, something that's not directed to you, as far as if you have a job, or maybe it might be your business, whatever. Just depends on, where you at mentally, consciously. So that doesn't and can't satisfy me, because it's like, why would you obligate yourself to something that's already been around, or something, what I mean, that's not even you. Like, you get into the field and you say, I might, yeah, I'll try it out, make good money, or this, that, and the third, whatever. And some positions, that we have are needed. I'm not saying that. So some of this shit might hit you in a different way, and you want to continue on your path or whatever, and you might say you might be the greatest doctor in the world, you know what I mean, and that's just what it is for you. But instead of working for a hospital, I would advise you that you get your own practice, if you're on that type of level. And like I said, just most importantly, is just focus on true happiness, if you want to call it that. you know because when you feel obligated or against your free will, like, damn, I gotta go here and I don't want to, then you shouldn't have to, in reality, in the real nature of life. you know and we'll get into the time doesn't exist, we'll get into that factor later on. But like I said, that's the most important part. You just have to find out what suits you, what fits you. If you want to be, outside of what's been cookie cuttered, already lined up for you. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I can make shit sound real confusing, but I want to break it down simply. And then you start going into elements of science and how we're organisms. And, you got, five fingers on this hand and five on this hand, and all of that shit, because really it's all hypothetical, because we can't explain it, but we can explain it through certain shit that we've learned, that people, really studied and confirmed it. So, like I said, that type of shit is most importantly, and understand that you're in the spirit, like you're a spirit, like we're in this body, we're in this vehicle. And it's like a car, it's gonna move how you want it to move. And if you tired of it moving a certain way, then you gotta change it up. And especially if it fits you. It's like getting, you know what I mean? I say get into your own rhythm, get into your vibe, you know what I mean? Start learning, you know what I'm saying? Start capitalizing off the knowledge that you know. And then, always be open to learn new shit, which is really old shit, because ain't nothing new under the sun, just the way you do it. You know what I'm saying? Just the motherfuckers here now. So, like I said, rock like that.